Emma thrived on creativity. Her desk was scattered with colourful sticky notes and design drafts. Ryan, on the other hand, was all about logic. His workspace was minimalist, ruled by spreadsheets and data analysis. They coexisted in the bustling open-plan office. Their interactions were limited to polite greetings, occasional nods, and short exchanges by the coffee machine. Emma found Ryan's serious demeanour intimidating. Ryan found Emma's energy overwhelming. Little did they know, fate had other plans. Ryan, who usually left by 6 p.m, was working late, immersed in a complex data analysis project. He heard Emma's frustrated sigh. She was slumped over her desk, looking despairing. He hesitated, then walked over. "Everything all right, Emma?" he asked gently. Emma jumped, startled. "It's this presentation," she mumbled. Ryan quickly grasped the problem. "Maybe I can help," he offered. Emma accepted his offer. They worked side by side, ordering takeout. They clicked. Emma's creativity sparked with Ryan's logic. He organized her thoughts. She added life to his slides. The next day, Emma aced her presentation. She made sure to acknowledge Ryan's contribution. Their colleagues, used to their contrasting styles, were surprised. Whispers of unexpected duo and odd couple made their rounds. But Emma and Ryan didn't care. They had discovered a new dynamic, a shared language that transcended their differences. They started eating lunch together. At first, their conversations revolved around work, but slowly they started sharing more. Emma talked about her passion for painting, her dreams of one day showcasing her art. Ryan, usually so reserved, opened up about his love for astronomy, about spending hours gazing at the stars. They discovered a shared love for old movies. They started scheduling Friday night screenings. Emma, true to her nature, would bring homemade popcorn sprinkled with exotic spices. Ryan would bring a selection of craft beers he knew she'd enjoy. The once vast space between their cubicles seemed to shrink. Section 4. Weekends and watercolours. As weeks turned into months, their bond deepened. They started venturing beyond the confines of their office routine. Emma convinced Ryan to join her for a weekend pottery class. He surprised both of them, and Emma especially, by creating a surprisingly elegant vase. Ryan, in return, took Emma stargazing. He patiently explained constellations and shared his knowledge of the cosmos. Emma, lying beside him on the dew-covered grass, felt a sense of peace she hadn't realized she craved. One rainy Saturday, Emma was working on a new painting in her small apartment. She was attempting to capture the vibrant energy of the city after a downpour. Frustrated with her inability to get the reflection of streetlights on wet pavement right, she almost gave up. Then, she remembered how Ryan had used data visualization tools to present complex information in a clear and engaging way. Section 5. Finding balance, together. She called him. He arrived with takeout coffee and a quiet, reassuring presence. He listened patiently as Emma explained her artistic block. Then, drawing upon his analytical skills, he suggested she break down the scene into smaller, more manageable elements. He even helped her experiment with different brushstrokes to achieve the desired effect. As the sun set, casting long shadows across her apartment, Emma looked at her finished painting. It was her best work yet. She turned to Ryan, her eyes shining with gratitude. "I couldn't have done it without you," she whispered. He smiled, a rare and beautiful sight. "We make a good team, you know." Their relationship evolved organically. There was no grand declaration, no dramatic confession, just a series of quiet moments, shared laughter, and a growing realization that they had found something special. Section 6. Two halves of a whole. They complemented each other perfectly. Emma's impulsiveness was balanced by Ryan's thoughtfulness. Ryan's reserved nature was drawn out by Emma's infectious enthusiasm. They were two halves of a whole. Their colleagues, initially skeptical, were now charmed by their unconventional love story. The office felt livelier with their playful banter and shared smiles. Their cubicles, once worlds apart, now felt connected by an invisible thread of affection. And as they navigated their days, their work, and their lives hand in hand, they knew they had found something rare and precious. A love story born beyond the cubicles, fueled by creativity, data, and a shared takeout menu.